What it do, comic fam? It's E-Man here from E-Man's World of Geek, and today we are in San Jose, California, home of Silicon Valley, the center of the tech world. And today I am attending the San Jose Comic Con to see what kind of comics I'll be able to pick up today. Why don't you guys come along for the ride? It was wonderful walking right into the con. Immediately to your right, you have Artist Alley. You get to see some of the artists up close and personal. But I wasn't even here at the con 5 minutes before running into a familiar face. And after a few pictures, it was time to get back to hunting. That was super fun. I just walked out of a panel where they talked about the 2012 Giants comic that they're selling upstairs. The artist, the writer, the inker, they're all in there just giving us all the info on where the idea came from and how they work with Giants. It was really, really cool. I'm going to drop some of the video right about now.
From home, in our own home offices, art is a kind of solitary job, right? Conventions like these are great because you get to meet the people who enjoy your work or and interact. But seeing somebody holding the product you worked hard on, and these kids in the stands just looking at the comic, and you want to kind of go, we made that, right? We didn't. The parents would probably punch us, but just observing somebody enjoying your work was really, really awesome.
Now, this is what a Comic-Con is about. Going around, I was able to take a look and see there's nothing but comics and toys here. You go to another one of the cons, you're gonna see huge guests, you're gonna see, it's just a huge spectacle. But this San Jose Con is nice because it's small, it's intimate, it has just enough comics, just enough toys, just enough something for everyone. Like I said, it's small, but honestly, this is what a Comic-Con should feel like, where it's all about the fans and it's all about the comics. Let's go ahead and see what else they got around here.
My name is Steve Masseroni. I teamed up with Kevin Kelly, the co-founder of Wired Magazine, along with screenwriters at Pixar and designers from Lucasfilms, and we came up with this epic 420-page tome of a misfit teen girl who has these uncontrollable out-of-body experiences where she sees these malevolent forces about to possess quantum robots on Earth because quantum technology has ripped a seam between the realms and there's a portal opening up, unbeknownst to the authorities. So she has to convince these said authorities that this is an imminent threat, but who believes a misfit teen?
After listening to Steve's pitch, I was curious. I actually wanted to know what was going on with this young girl and whether these higher-ups would actually listen to her. So I went ahead and purchased the book, and Steve was so kind enough to go ahead and sign it as well. I completely appreciate a lot of people here. I really do. I like hearing what people are hunting for. I'm hearing someone looking for the very first appearance of Damian Wayne. I'm looking at some people who are looking for 2 or 3 issues of Saga. There's just so much diversity coming to these little cons. It's great just listening into what other people are wanting to buy and listening to all the fans around here, all the hardcore fans, all the fans that know what they're looking for. It brings a smile to my face. It really, really does, because those are the fans that have been there from the beginning, or they want to know, or they're trying to learn a little bit more. And that's awesome to me. That really, really is. And I'm honestly just sticking around the con just a little bit longer just to hear people talking about some of the books that they like. I'm not much of an ear hustler, so I'm going to go here and listen in and see what other people like. But there's a certain joy that is brought to me when I hear a little kid going up to one of these vendors asking for a Fortnite comic, asking for a Batman comic, because it sounds like they caught the bug and they're at the right place for it. And I just hope that these comics bring them as much joy as the previous generation did.
So Rise is about a diverse squad of modern soldiers who travel back in time to the Civil War, and they become entangled in the clandestine efforts to defeat the Confederacy. Mainly they get in line with Elizabeth Van Lew and the Richmond Underground, which is a spy ring out of Richmond, Virginia, which was woman-led and utilized women and enslaved people to feed intelligence to the Union, and it actually helped Grant's Overland campaign to defeat the Confederacy.
And well, that's it for San Jose Con. Today I was able to pick up amazing indie books. I was able to help support some of the indie artists who went ahead and worked real hard on some of their projects, and they're putting it out for us to look at and for us to enjoy, in hopes that someone's going to come back and pick up the second volume or the third volume. And I don't mind doing that. I'm finally realizing that I like coming to these cons to find these indie books, and I'm not talking indie like Image or Boom. I'm talking about like local publishings, local publishers. There's a couple of them that I found. That one was from Houston, one was from Redwood City. So it was good being able to say that I like my indie books and actually going out and finding indie books. That is not like part of the medium 3, I guess you can say, with Boom, Image, Vault maybe. But it was also good to see some of my friends here. Some of my friends who are like, oh yeah, I came here, look what I picked up. I'm glad to see them enjoy some of the comics that they were able to come by and purchase, and that's the cool thing about these cons. You come here, you buy what you want, you see what you want, you interact the way you want, you make new friends, you see old friends, and you get a taste of what people like to enjoy in our community. It's so diverse. It's cool to see how diverse it is, and I honestly can't wait till the next one, because it's going to show me and teach me a little bit more about my hobby and how other people view it and how they collect, and pick up some pointers. Definitely want to pick up some pointers, because a lot of the times it's just not picking up a book. What it is, it's picking up something that you want for your collection, how to look for that one book, how to price out that one book. Oh, you know what, this is the final book in my run of ASM 1 through 100. It's just, someone in there said that. So it was really cool to hear the new stories that are being made from coming to a convention like this. Like I said, that's it for San Jose Comic Con. Thanks to everyone who came by to hang out and watch this. Until the next issue. Deuces.